everyone. We're Lance and Tracey Smith from San Diego, California. Really doesn't look like we're in San Diego, huh? Because we're not. We are in Bora Bora, and it is an amazing trip that is a diamond discovery trip for Jeunesse. So Lance and I are here for our first time. You know, when I saw this presentation like you probably just did, we weren't really thinking of it, or I wasn't really thinking of a Bora Bora trip. That just would have blown my mind as just a huge dream. You know, when I saw this, I saw a way where I could go grocery shopping and without a calculator, that I could pay off a Visa bill, you know, or a department store bill, or that I could actually upgrade my car. I mean, that would be the biggest of my dreams. You know, that was crazy, but we got involved in this business and we focused, we listened, we read a lot, we did a lot of self-development, and we grew and we started, you know, attracting a crowd. And, you know, thank goodness that we ran with it, because this opportunity has been incredible, an incredible lifestyle where I've been actually home, and Lance too, to raise our children. We have a lovely home. We have, you know, all of that kind of fun stuff that I didn't think when I first saw that presentation, but the travel and the friendships and the organization and the culture, just absolutely amazing. The company is fantastic. It has incredible life-changing, you know, products that have been incredible, and so I just encourage you, really check this out, but more than that, jump in and run with the person that introduced you to this business, because we all work as a team and we love what we do.
Yeah, no, I want to thank you for jumping in here and watching this video. The chances are pretty good that somebody has just recently shown you this Jeunesse idea, this idea of network marketing, and the fact that you're doing your homework says a lot about who you are. And so thanks for letting us jump in here for a few minutes. You know, Trace and I, we met in our early 20s, and I asked her to marry me, and I made her a lot of promises. We're going to travel the world, have nice houses, do great things, and a couple years later, that wasn't true. She was working in a bank, and I was working at a retail store, and obviously those dreams weren't coming true. And so in my early 20s, I had a couple things that changed my life, and we started to study what did the successful people do, and what do we need to do to get ourselves in a different position. And we came across something called you know, residual income, or a passive income flow, and it sent me down a pathway where I started looking at things like payphones and vending machines and car washes and laundromats, and you know, all sorts of different types of business ideas. And I was down to the point where I was narrowing it down to a few, and fate would have it, someone came and showed me this idea the same as they came and showed you. And rather than throwing up the red flags and being skeptical and saying it's too good to be true, I looked at it like I was looking at all my other businesses. And I looked and I said, you know what, here's an investment that's less than $1,000. I'm in business for myself, but not by myself. The people who are successful are teaching me how to become successful. All of those things made sense to me. And the fact that I was going to have a team of people that were willing to commit their time and effort to me. I mean, I remember looking and I said, you mean to tell me you guys have got to help me make money for you guys to make money? And they said, yes. And I said, okay, go ahead. You know, and it was actually more than that. I'll tell you, the idea of network marketing, the reason why some people have kind of a negative connotation is because it's kind of like buying a gym membership. Buying a gym membership does nothing for you as far as losing weight or getting in shape. You've got to show up and you've got to be consistent and put in the effort. I'm just telling you, I'm going to be straightforward with you, because you know what? Some people get in this thing and they think that they're going to get rich. They join our business and think we're going to make them rich, and that's not how this idea works. It's consistent, persistent effort. But we saw that, and we weren't afraid of the work. I was afraid of working the rest of my life is what I was afraid of. And so we went ahead and grabbed a hold of this thing and ran, and I'd love to say within the first year we crushed it. We really hadn't. We'd made enough money to pay for our, you know, the things we were buying and some of our travel and that sort of thing, and made a few $100s at the end of the month. But the second year we started to learn how this thing started to come together, and it started to kick together. We started to form a team with some really good folks. We found that what we were saying made sense to people, and so we started to get company, and we started to have leaders show up. And by the end of the second year, things took off. By the end of the third year, Tracey was able to come home. The fourth year, I was able to come home, and literally by the time we were 30, we'd accomplished almost every one of our financial dreams and goals. And now in our 50s, we find ourselves actually achieving one more goal, being here in Bora Bora. That's been on our list for a while. But I tell you, it's been an amazing life. It's been 25 years of financial freedom just because we said yes to what you just saw. And I will tell you, you know, you've got decisions in life. You can do whatever. And if you're on a path where you're crushing it right now, and you've got a way that you're going to hit home runs the rest of your life, and I'd say, man, stay on course and keep going. But if you're looking, if you have questions about where you're going to be 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the road, and you're looking for something else, I'm telling you what, there's no better opportunity in my mind than what you've got right now. You know, we're sitting here in Bora Bora, and Jeunesse is a 7-year-old company. And some people say, oh, no, people at the top or whatever. There's over 100 bungalows that are rented out at $1,800 a night, I think is what these things are running. And they've got the whole place themselves. They filled the whole place with their leaders, and it's growing so fast that we can't come back here again unless we do split weeks and start to share it, just because of our growth. We're in 140 different countries and territories. We've got some of the best leadership in the network market on the planet, and folks, we're just getting started. And we've had a great career, but I feel like we've practiced our whole life to hit home runs, and we can hit them, and we're coming to the World Series. And so I'm going to tell you, get back with the person that invited you and take a close look at what they just shared with you, and then come join us. Come join us. You really, I look at it and go, I have got nothing to lose. If I get involved, I mean, it's under $1,000. I'm going to use these products, and these are great products anyway. But if I don't get in this and it does work, man, if years from now I hear about Jeunesse being this, this incredible business worldwide and the type of volume that they're going to do, I'm telling you what, just don't be that guy. So get back with the person that invited you, do your homework, and then come join us. And hopefully we get a chance to shake your hand, give you a hug, and I'd love to lock arms, run with you, and come join us out here another year or 2 years down the road. This can happen, and it is happening. And so with that, thanks for sharing a few minutes with us. God bless you, and take care, and hopefully you get a chance to see you soon.